Well, Nancy Snow is Professor of Public Diplomacy at Kyoto University of Foreign Studies, and she joins me now from Tokyo. Welcome to the programme, Professor. Is it going to be any different this time? We've been here before, haven't we? Are these sanctions going to be more effective?
Well, we have to wait and see, and that's the thing that I think many of us become a bit impatient. We've had now 10 resolutions. They haven't been effective. I would imagine that Kim Jong-un is going to continue forward. He said months ago that these sanctions, what in September were the most severe at that time, wouldn't make any difference in his nuclear program. He wants to be taken seriously. And remember, the CIA has said he's not a madman. He's a rational actor, and he wants to be part of the nuclear community. And from there, perhaps have negotiations. But when it comes to sanctions, we have to be a lot more patient and look well beyond perhaps even 2018 to see any difference in his program.
So do you think talks will result?
Well, yes, I like what I'm hearing out of China, actually, because China and Russia participating in these sanctions now, that's a sign that maybe the focus will be taken away from this hot rhetoric between the U.S. and North Korea. And maybe these sanctions can be used as a tool of continuing dialogue. But we really don't know what is next. And there are some experts saying that this is yet a precursor to perhaps a limited strike. You have to keep in mind, here in Japan, they've just passed, for the 6th year in a row, an increase in the military budget. It's 1%. It really pales to the social welfare spending in Japan. But the focus now on weapons programs in Japan are more on the offensive for preemptive strikes. And that's worrisome to those of us who live in this region.
But of course, Japan has experienced very recently the consequences of missiles being fired from North Korea.
That's right, and they have happened over and over again, and that helped, of course, Prime Minister Abe in his recent election, and that has led to this new increase in military spending. A lot of it is focused on the North Korean threat. But we all want to avoid war at all costs, and I think that the best warrior here right now would be patience and time and allow these sanctions to take place. Probably the biggest thing coming out of it is the option to seize ships, because that has been a way around for North Korea to avoid some of the harshest consequences of sanctions in the past. So I hope that will be a tool of dialogue.
Nancy Snow from the Kyoto University of Foreign Studies, thank you very much indeed.
You're very welcome.